You are listening and watching to a very special podcast. Alright, we're going to focus more on Tilda's point of view, and it's still continuing. So, let's enjoy. Tilda was going to the studio to meet her manager, and when she got there, her manager wanted to surprise her by taking her to a club. However, when Tilda heard this, her eyes suddenly looked suspicious. Her manager, John, noticed and said, "Don't worry, it's nothing bad, but I want you to see something really cool," he said. So Tilda went. While there, she watched the amazing performance of Melusine Foxglove. John explained that Melusine was one of the most talented singers from Russia. She had a beautiful singing voice and a wonderful accent. So they seated at a table, and there was a glowing lantern. Then the lights dimmed, and all of a sudden a beautiful, extravagant woman in a sleeveless dress down to cover her feet. She appeared on stage. Then she began to sing in this beautiful mezzo-soprano voice. During the singing, of course, Tilda was amazed by how beautiful she sang. And Tilda watched her as she sang even more, belting out notes that nobody else can belt but her. This was an amazing experience. John leaned over and whispered, "So, what do you think?" John whispered. "She's awesome. She is really talented," Tilda said softly. Once the performance was over, Tilda applauded with the rest of the crowd. After the performance, Tilda went backstage with her manager, John, and John called out to Melusine. Melusine saw him, but then she noticed Tilda and gave her a glare. "Melusine, I want you to meet a really talented girl just like you. Tilda, this is Melusine Foxglove." "Hi, it's so nice to meet you," Tilda said. She outstretched her hand and said, "I really love your singing. You are really talented." Melusine looked at Tilda. She didn't grasp her hand back, but she said in this beautiful Russian accent, "Yes, I am very much more talented, as you say. But are you really trying to make me feel better? I've heard you're a pretty much talented person yourself," Melusine said. Tilda dropped her hand. Yeah, well, I don't want to say that I'm the only one that's talented, but I think we both are. And I don't know, I feel like I want to do a collaboration with you," Tilda said. "Sorry, but I do not do collaborations with people who just sing on stage, play guitar, play piano, this and that. I do not do things with people like you," Melusine said. Tilda couldn't believe it. Here she was admiring the girl who can sing, and she's turning her down? What? Hey, come on. I do sing, and I do play instruments. What's wrong with that? It's quite very much more noisy. I tend to do it without instruments in my work." "What? That's ridiculous. Melusine, Tilda can play instruments and sing. I've seen you use musical instruments." "Yes, but it's not about the whole banging and how you say making so much noise. I'm not trying to make any noise, Tilda said. What's the matter with you? You could have at least be thankful that I came here to compliment you on your singing, Tilda said. Melusine glared at her and jabbed a finger in Tilda's chest and said, Now you listen to me very carefully. I don't trust the likes of you. If you ever get in my way with your singles and your music and your so-called noise, then you got another thing coming to you, girl. I'll be watching you very closely, Tilda Oxford. But until then, you better watch yourself. Who knows? I might as well sink my fangs into your skin, Melusine said. And then she walked away, sauntering, that is. Tilda was stunned. John felt pretty bad. Sorry, I don't know what's gotten into her today. She was much nicer when I saw her a lot, but to you? Wow, John said. Unbelievable. I don't know what her problem is. I was just trying to be... You know what? Forget it. It's okay. No, it's alright. Wow. I can't believe it, she said, and she left the club. When she got back, she was really bummed out, and she vented out to her sister. And then she says, Don't get in my way, or you'll be sorry in some sort of sense. Can you believe it? And I was starting to admire her. And she goes and puts me down like that? Unbelievable, Tilda said. I have to say, I don't know if she woke up on the wrong side of the bed, or whatever it could be. Lorraine remarked. Yeah, I just can't believe it. Hey, what's with you? Gray asked. Oh, I don't know. Just got myself pretty bummed out over the fact that I'm hurt and displeased and being so ridiculous over myself. Tilda said. My sister started to admire this wonderful singer, but it seems like the singer had pretty much having a stinger in her pants. Lorraine explained. Gray shrugged. Don't let it bother you, he said. Gray, if you could hear her sing, then you'll see why I like her so much. And you'll see why she turned me down. I don't believe this. She had an amazing voice. An amazing voice. And then she goes and just crushes me like a bug. Oh, man. Tilda said. Really? What did she say? She said, oh, like, I'm making so much noise into my music. What? I've heard your songs, Gray said. Have you? Tilda said, yeah, I have. But then he looked kind of awkward. You could have said no, Tilda said with a laugh. I have. I really have. What was it? That one. The first one on the track. Oh, that one? You listened to that? Yeah, it was great. And you're supposed to have that kind of stuff in music. Yeah, I have to agree, Tilda said. But wait, hold on a sec. I always wonder if maybe Mira could use a single. You know, like maybe record her own stuff. But I don't think Fairy Tale has that, right? Tilda said. Gray just shrugged. The only thing we only use to communicate with others is with a crystal ball. You see. Then again, I guess you guys can manage with some things, right? Tilda said. You could say that, Gray said. Okay then. But you know, I think you're one of the most biggest ice-cold liars I've ever met. Leon? Yeah. What? Me and Leon? Don't compare us as being liars, Gray protested. He got up to his feet and followed Tilda. Come on, seriously? You're gonna compare me and Leon of being liars? Well, I asked Leon the same question, and his response was almost clever if he didn't have that awkward look on his face like you did. Please. He's always trying to copycat. Copycat? I can see why he's trying to. Let's just say that you two were raised by the same master who pretty much influenced you to strip. Tilda said. Hey, you're doing that too. No, I'm not. I'm only stripping down to my top to reveal, some sort of other sleeveless, strapless top that looks like something from women's underwear stuff. Tilda said. Now that made Gray blush a little. What do you mean by that? He asked. You're an idiot, Tilda said, and she gave him a karate chop to the head. Just a light one. Seriously, you're so thick-headed sometimes, Tilda said. Now that made Gray pretty bummed. Oh. She got you good, Gray. Oh. You and Leon, I swear, you guys are pretty funny. Oh. Lorraine said. Making so much noise, doing this, doing that. I like to give her a piece of my mind one day. Just one freaking day, she said. But little did she know that there were going to be other worlds and other missions to keep her mind off things. And it would be pretty interesting. Okay, that is the end of this podcast for now. Stay tuned for more coming your way. I'm Captain Donovan. I'll see you next time.